Hi folks, I want to have a quick chat to you about what I feed her, because quite a few people have been asking me that, because her coat is quite magnificent. Of course, the rich reds and the blacks and all the colours within it are so beautiful, but it's so shiny and clean. Now, I do bath her on a regular basis. She loves it, there's no problem. We enjoy ourselves. We have a play and everything, she's fine. But my husband has various health issues, including asthma and eczema. And I have to make sure that she's not dusty, or, you know, that she's not sort of making his allergies flare up. So what I feed her on is raw green tripe. And I get it 40 chubs like this. So that's 20 kilos I order at a time. And I think it works out at about £1.25. That's obviously UK money, a chub. And I give her one of these a day. So I get it out the night before and it's thawed out the next day. And I give her half in the morning and half in the evening, or late afternoon. And I mix it with just cereal biscuit. I don't ever use a complete food with her. I don't believe in them, to be truthful. I like to give her this. And she's never had a problem with her tummy. She's never had a problem with her skin. And so many dogs seem to have problems with eczema and hot spots and upset tummies. And she never does. So I feed her this. And for treats in the evening, when we're watching telly, I give her sprats, dried sprats. These, because they're an oily fish and so very good for her. And I give her some tripe sticks, dried tripe sticks. These are the last of them. I've got to order some more. Now, you do your own research and just Google the benefits of raw green tripe and you will see for yourself. There's lists of all what they contain and how good it is. So you make up your own mind, you do your own research, but this is what I have fed my dogs for years. And at one time I couldn't get it, but of course now with all the online shopping, it's easy to get it. I just order it online. And the company I get it from is called Middleton's. And they do this as well as the tripe, so I can order it all at once if I want to. And it comes within 2 days. So I've been feeding dogs for 50 plus years. So this is what I found is the best for me, suits me, okay? And I give her turmeric and I give her garlic. Now, the proper raw garlic is probably better than dried, but this is more convenient for me to give her just a little spoonful. And it's very controversial, certainly used to be garlic. But I had a horse and I would give her garlic flakes, a bag like this I would buy, and give her garlic flakes in her food. And then I would give like a half a teaspoon into each dog, because I had 6 or 8 dogs, into their food. And I never, ever had a flea on my dogs. And I had long-haired dogs, German Shepherds, and I had Bull Terriers. And white Bull Terriers are a very good indicator whether you've got fleas in the house or whether the dogs are carrying fleas, because they've got their little pink bellies, and when they're on the back, you will soon see a flea, I'm telling you. So, and I never had a flea. I used to disinfect the floors. I've always had hard floors, so I can always disinfect the floors. And then it came out that garlic was poisonous to dogs because it's part of the onion family. But now they have disproved that it's not poisonous to dogs. And you would have to give a bag that big of onion, of garlic cloves, you know, garlic bulbs, to do any damage to a dog. So I just give her about half a teaspoon a day, and she doesn't get fleas. She did get some ticks a while ago when we went into a field that had obviously had sheep in, but at that time I wasn't giving her the garlic. So there you go, I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I would mention about what I feed her. And treats. I forgot the treats. She won't eat these processed treats that you buy. The assessor tried that at the therapy dog assessment. She wasn't going to have any of that. So I give her, it's like ham, sliced ham, and or chicken, and I buy it in a pack. It's about £1, £1.20. It's not good gear, but she loves it, and it gets her back on the beach. And I don't give her a little tiny bit like this. I don't give her that. I give her a big chunk, a big load of this. Here she is, look, she sees it. So I get a big piece like this, and I give it to her. There you go. She takes it lovely, she's gentle. Okay, so what I do is I buy these packets and put them in the freezer, and then I take one out, every other day probably. I use probably half a packet a day, maybe less, depends on what I'm doing really. And I put some in my on bag here, and then I carry a backup with me in my haversack. Some backup in case I use all these. And then when I come home, I just take this off and put it in the fridge if there's any left over for the next day. So I just wrap it up and stick the whole bag in the fridge with that. Okay, anyway, I think I covered all that. But as I said, don't forget, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a vet, I'm only going from my own experience. See you in the next video. Bye.